Welcome, and I'm so happy to have you here today. We're going to talk about cholesterol, something that's really important for your heart health. Cholesterol can be a tricky topic, but don't worry. We'll break it down so it's easy to understand. By the end of this presentation, you'll know what cholesterol is, why it matters, and how you can manage it to keep your heart healthy. Let's start by talking about hyperlipidemia. Hyperlipidemia is when there's too much fat in your blood. This includes cholesterol and another fat called triglycerides. Why does this matter? When there's too much fat, it can clog your blood vessels and make it harder for your heart to pump blood. It's like when a sink gets clogged, it can't work properly. Keeping these fat levels healthy is really important for your heart. Now let's look at the two types of fats we just mentioned. Cholesterol is a fat-like substance that your body needs to work properly. But too much cholesterol can build up in your blood vessels and cause problems. Triglycerides are another type of fat in your blood. They come from the food you eat and are stored in your body for energy. Both of these fats are important, but it's all about balance. Too much of either one can be harmful to your heart. So, what do healthy cholesterol levels look like? You want your LDL cholesterol or bad cholesterol to be low. This helps keep your blood vessels clear. Your HDL cholesterol or good cholesterol should be high. HDL helps protect your heart by removing bad cholesterol from your blood. Triglycerides should also stay low to prevent clogged blood vessels. Keeping these numbers in the healthy range is like giving your heart a clear path to work its best. What causes cholesterol and triglycerides to go up? Here are a few common reasons. Eating too much junk food or sugary drinks. These foods add extra fat and sugar to your blood. Having a family history of high cholesterol, sometimes it runs in families. Other health issues like diabetes can also raise cholesterol levels. Not getting enough exercise, moving your body helps keep your cholesterol balanced. These are things we can work on together to keep your heart healthy. High cholesterol isn't something you can feel, but it can cause serious health problems over time. It can lead to heart attacks. This is when blood flow to your heart is blocked. It can also lead to strokes, and just like a heart attack, this is when blood flow to your brain is blocked. And it can lead to many more heart problems or heart disease. It's like letting a pipe get clogged. It's better to take care of it before it causes a bigger problem. The good news is there are simple ways to prevent high cholesterol. Eat healthy foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These help lower cholesterol naturally. Exercise for at least 30 minutes most days. Walking, biking, or dancing are great ways to get moving. Avoid smoking and limit alcohol. These habits can make cholesterol levels worse. Small changes can make a big difference for your heart. If you already have high cholesterol, don't worry, there are ways to treat it. Lifestyle changes, eating better, and staying active are the first steps. Medications. Sometimes doctors prescribe pills to help lower cholesterol. Regular checkups. Blood tests are important to see how well your treatment is working. With the right plan, you can lower your cholesterol and keep your heart healthy. Let's talk about foods to avoid if you have high cholesterol. Fried foods, processed snacks like chips, and sugary treats like candy or cakes can all raise your cholesterol. These foods are high in unhealthy fats that clog your blood vessels. When you shop for food, try to read the labels. Look at the part that says total fat. It should be less than 20% per serving. Also, check the saturated fat. It should be less than 10% per serving. These simple tips can help you make better choices and keep your cholesterol in check. Let's take a closer look at the foods that can help lower cholesterol and improve your heart health. These foods are not only nutritious, but also delicious and easy to find in your local grocery store. First, let's talk about whole grains. Whole grains, like brown rice, whole grain bread, quinoa, and whole grain pasta, are high in fiber, which helps reduce bad cholesterol in your blood. You'll find these in the bread aisle, cereal section, or the bulk bins at the store. For breakfast, try whole grain toast with avocado or a bowl of whole grain cereal. For lunch or dinner, use whole grain pasta in your favorite recipes or make a quinoa salad with fresh vegetables and a light vinaigrette. Next are fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, or tuna. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are fantastic for heart health because they help lower triglycerides and reduce inflammation. Look for them in the seafood section, either fresh, frozen, or canned. For a heart-healthy meal, bake salmon with olive oil and herbs, or make tuna salad with low-fat mayo and add it to a whole grain wrap. Low-fat dairy products are also great for reducing cholesterol. These include skim milk, low-fat yogurt, and reduced-fat cheeses. You can find these in the dairy section of the store. For breakfast, try a parfait with low-fat yogurt, whole grain granola, and fresh berries. For lunch, pair a low-fat cheese stick with whole grain crackers, or use skim milk to make a creamy soup or smoothie. Finally, these foods are most effective when paired with a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables. For example, you could have a grilled salmon fillet with roasted vegetables and a side of quinoa. Or, enjoy a hearty bowl of whole grain pasta topped with marinara sauce and a sprinkle of low-fat cheese. These foods don't just help your heart, they make every meal both tasty and healthy. By including these foods in your diet, you're taking a big step toward lowering your cholesterol and keeping your heart strong. Eating for your health can be fun, easy, and delicious. As we wrap up, remember that small changes in your diet and lifestyle can make a big difference for your heart. Managing high cholesterol is serious, but it's something you can control with the right steps. For more tips and resources, visit trusted websites like the American Heart Association. Talk to your doctor if you have questions. They can help you create a plan that's right for you. Don't forget to join us every week for live webinars through Unimed Academy's Health Masterclass. These workshops are designed to give you the tools and knowledge to keep your heart healthy. Visit our website www.unimedacademy.com for more resources and support. Thank you for being here today. You've taken an important step for your health, and I'm so proud of you. Together, we can keep our hearts strong and healthy.